Hi everyone, thanks for joining my channel today. As you can tell, maybe I am outside. It's a beautiful day and I want to take advantage of that, so I don't want to be inside the whole time. I want to be outside enjoying the beautiful weather. So this is a different kind of video. I am going to count it as one of the 100-day project videos. I will be posting this in the middle of the steampunk project because there's bits and pieces that I would like to use, and I've already used some of it in my project, but I want to share what I all have collected over the last couple of weeks. I have been going to garage sales and thrifting, and the things that I have found are pretty darn amazing. So let me show you. I'm going to start with some books that I found at a thrift store. One of them you have seen. That is the I used it for the Gothic architecture kit, and I created a journal out of it. Right here is some other magazines that I had found in that. I'm sorry, the camera is shaking a little bit. All right, I found these and they're really cool. So I have 1970, 1969, 1964, and 1965, and it is all information on gardening. There's lots of pictures in it, there's lots of information. It is really cool, and it's all about the prairies, and since I live on the prairies, I thought that was something really, really neat. It's from my area. Yeah, what more can you ask for? It's called the Prairie Garden. The other thing that I had found at that thrift store is another antique book, and that's this one. It is brittle as can be. You see, it is totally falling apart, but it's a math book, and I have used it in my project now, the steampunk project. But look at this, look how beautiful that is. The pages are pretty well preserved, but I don't feel bad about taking it apart because it is completely falling apart. Then I went to a book sale at a library, and I found this book. I apologize, this is terrible. All right, I'll hold it with one hand and flip with the other. So I found a book of birds, and the pictures are incredible, and it is not shiny, so I can fussy cut this out and use it in my journals. Look at this one, isn't that gorgeous? Beep beep. All right, so that's that one. Then I also found this at a garage sale, and it is a little farm book tracker, annual tracker. It is really cute, and like you can see how big it is. It is not very big. And since my daughter loves for me to make her planners, and she lives on a farm, I'm going to use this in her planner. Next, look at this stack. That is music paper. I went to a barn. This lady was advertising that she had a garage sale in her barn, and she had this huge stack of music paper. She also had a lot of lace, and I'll get to that, but the music paper is amazing. Let me show you. There is so many cool things around in here. How beautiful is that? For a Christmas journal? That's so cool. Actually, I may take this entire booklet and turn it into a Christmas journal. It is just so cute. It is actually a card from Carlton Cards. I don't know what it would have been used for. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, the whole stack is like that. Some of the music is from the 1930s. This. Now this is treasures. It is magazines. Look at this. This one is from 1958. This one is from 1942. So it is all, there's so much about the war in here and like other things. Like it is really, really incredible. So many ads, so many different things. So look at this. So look at this. This is all vintage and antique lace. They are pieces from pillowcases. Look at that. Pillowcases, collars, pieces from dresses right here. There's some very, very beautiful. Look how beautiful this is. It's crocheted. This is hand crocheted lace, people. This is not like, I'll take it out one by one, but it's tough to do. Look at this. Look at how beautiful this piece of lace is. That is made by hand. Someone sat there for hours crocheting this as well. Look how gorgeous. And I have so much of it. Like, how blessed are you? She's selling her house and she had to downsize. And yeah, look at that. How amazing. I don't know if I want to pull it all out. It is that much. Look at this. Look how cute this is with the hearts. And it's a big piece too. Like, it is wonderful. I am so lucky that I went there and I struck a deal with her. I think I paid $60 total for that entire stack of music paper and this whole pile of lace. That's a lot of lace. Like, if you're going by, okay, you find usually small pieces and you're paying $1 for it or 50 cents for it. This is a lot, and this is antique lace. Like, I was not going to argue with her over that. Look how pretty that is. So I want to show you this one still. Look how cute. Pretty, huh? So today I went thrifting and I found in the first store I found lace and I found matte photo paper. It is only 4x6, but that's big enough to create pockets and things, so I'm very happy with that. I am excited to see what I can do with it. And I paid 25 cents for that. Then the lace I paid $1 for. It is 3 meters. And I want to just show you how pretty. It's all roses. I was looking for lace just like this that I could use and I could dye and I can do things with it. So I'm very happy with it. Then I went to another thrift store and that one I hit the jackpot. So I found ribbon. This is double face satin ribbon with a really cool pin. So double face satin ribbon means that both sides are the same, and you can use it that way as well. There's a ton still on this roll, so that's good. I am happy with that. I paid $1. This I paid 50 cents, and it is also just ribbon. It says welcome home lace trim ribbon, but this is definitely ribbon. I don't have a lot of ribbon. I found more lace. Yeah, more lace. Do you need more lace? Yeah, because you go through it really quickly. You know, like when you're putting it on a page, the edge of a page, you're using this much. It's a lot gone already. So look how pretty that is. And this I paid $1.50, but that's a lot of lace. Then I have some very pretty eyelet lace. I always love the eyelet lace. I am so not good with my left hand. Let me try and change that a little bit. All right, there we go. Look how pretty. I like that it's gathered a little bit, and yeah, I look forward to doing something with it. I paid 25 cents for that. And then I have a huge pile of this creamy ribbon, it's lace, and it's again gathered, so I can just put it on the side of something. I can create flowers out of it. I can create other things, but yeah, I'm very happy with this. And that was $2.50. That was pretty. I thought that was pretty expensive, but I couldn't leave it either, because then someone else will snatch it up. So here is a different design, but again, it's gathered and it's very, very pretty. And I decided to go back to the store where I had found the antique book that I used for the Gothic Architecture Journal. And I found some more cool stuff. They didn't really have any books. They only had some more of the Prairie Garden magazine, but I didn't want any more. But I found brads. Brads. These are old. Look at the big bag of brads, and they look nice and vintage and worn a little bit. Wonderful. I love it. Then they also had this, and I was looking for something for the steampunk project that I'm working on. I needed some wire, and I wasn't sure what I was going to do, and then I found this. I think I paid $2 for 4 metal bead wires, 4 rolls. So 2 black and 2 purple. Works for me. They're $3 a shot normally, and I paid $2, and they are brand new in the package. So I am very happy. Then I also found beads. I paid $2. Now we know how expensive beads are. Look, the price tag is on them. $8.49 usually for this. So I am okay with paying $2 for that. And I found some stretchy jewelry cord. Brand new in the package. I paid $1 for this bag, and it has this as well. So I have a couple of different options now for my steampunk journal. Then I also found some more beads. Let me open out of the package. Lots and lots of beads. Right there. 1, 2, 3. 4 packages of beads. Very exciting. And then I found these two together. They charged $2 for them. I haven't opened them yet. They are completely sealed in the package. Like, how crazy is that? You can make earrings out of it and whatever, but I want to use it for something else, of course. I'm very happy with that. So that was my big thrift haul. No, it is not, because then while I was in Oak Lake at Thrift and Thrive, I put in the maps antique stores, and doesn't there happen to be an antique store right around the corner from the thrift store? So I figured I would walk in, and I saw some really cute things, and opened the door to the store, and there was a huge bookshelf, and I looked for a moment, and there was some nice things, but I didn't really need anything book paper wise, because I have so much. I have dictionaries and I have those magazines and everything, so I was like, no, I don't think I want that. And then I look and I see this. Can you believe it? It's a reproduction, but it is a reproduction of a 1902 Sears and Roebuck catalog. I am going to hold this in my other hand so I can show you. Look at this. Look at this. This is wallpaper sample books. Look at the flies are terrible here. Look at all of these images that we can use and the paper that I can use, and so yeah, I am absolutely in awe. I couldn't believe it. And the guy says, well, it is a reproduction. I'm like, yeah, but it's still coming home with me. And then the whatever he was using to run a credit card wasn't working, and I said to him, I have $30 in my wallet, and it was definitely a lot more than $30. And he goes, well, I guess so. So I got this for $30. You guys, look at this. Look at this. Well, I just finished recording this video, and then I realized that I didn't even hit play or record. So I'm going to use these pages in my next journal, and my next journal is going to be used, or it will be built in the next couple of days, because I want to use it for Junk Journal July. I'm going to use the steampunk panels as the cover for that journal, and I think it's going to be a flip over. So we'll talk about that in the next couple of days while I'm building it. It has to be done by July 1st. Today is not July 1st yet, so we have a couple of days. And I have been working on obviously on the cover, and the cover is looking really cool, and apparently it is going to turn into a July steampunk journal. Hang in there, stick with me, we'll figure it out. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. This is what is available out in rural Manitoba. I was hoping to find a couple more stores, but I didn't. So this will be an ongoing project, and every time I have a little bit more to share with you, I will do that. Again, thank you for watching. Make sure you hit the like button if you did enjoy it, and don't forget to subscribe so you know when I am going to release the next video for the 100-day project. Thank you for watching. Have a lovely day.